Well, hi from Penny, and it's great to say hello and have this opportunity to connect. And this is a platform that we're really going to embrace, and we're going to use more and more as we expand our business from just 1,000 or so people to 10,000, etc. Because this really makes it possible for us all to get together in one room, so to speak. So I just want to encourage you to bring more people into this particular mechanism and just learn the technology so that we can communicate for free wherever we are. Elijah even was connected to us via the train. He was on the train the other night. So it doesn't matter where you are, you know, you really can connect. But I want to start off this quick session this morning with an invitation. And, you know, Ken and I are forever talking about Mauritius and how much we love it. And I'm sure you're really sick of hearing about that. But we do want to say that you can come with next year. Yes, the next ALTS venue has been announced, and it's going to be Mauritius. And if you've never been to Mauritius before, this is your first time, you definitely want to do it the Amway way, because they do it 7-star. I mean, it is amazing. So we just want to invite you to put that in your calendar for October next year. What do you need to do to qualify? Well, definitely you will need to have a 21% business, and that will need to be a solid 10,000 points plus every month business that is sustainable. So it's going to be for, I don't know what the length of months is for next year yet. I'll find that out and confirm that with you, but probably at least 8 months. So aim for a good, solid Ruby business, and then if you slightly less than Ruby, which is 20,000 points plus, you're definitely going to be more than enough for qualifying 10,000 plus every single month. So we always say aim for Ruby, because that's where the big money is, and you're definitely going to reap the rewards. Plus, you're going to get a free trip to Mauritius next year to be with us and celebrate a 5-star. And it will be so wonderful to share just a little piece of this paradise with you. So that's the great news. So how do we do that? And I just really wanted to spend a few moments this morning talking about the heart of a champion. One of the special luxuries that I give myself every year is that I get to watch the Wimbledon Championships on TV. So we always make sure that we've subscribed for the month of July via DSTV so that we can actually watch the championships. In any other time, we don't waste our money, to be honest, and we'd rather have Netflix or, you know, just watch live streaming off the internet. It's free, and well, Netflix is a very tiny fee, but really you can save a lot of money. Just little money penny hint there. But yeah, but the Wimbledon, the example of the champions, they are so strong. I mean, how strong do they have to be in their head sometimes when they are so far down and they're fighting back, and everything's just about the next hold of service, the next point, and they're really so focused. And I just thought, wow, you know, that's really amazing, because that's how it is in life. And definitely it's the same with your Amway business. If you can just focus on the small things and getting the small things right and having that daily discipline to use your Amway products, to find Amway customers and fit the products to them, and to also find out better ways of marketing the Amway business so that it's attractive and it's accessible, no matter what your age. If you are doing that on a daily basis, if we are doing that on a daily basis, then we are slowly but surely building a very sustainable, strong Amway business. It doesn't happen overnight. You don't become a Wimbledon champion overnight. Sometimes we're slouched on the couch and it's like, yeah, sure, I would love to be a Wimbledon champion. I mean, that's years and years and years of physical training and mental training, etc. And, you know, sometimes I think that we expect too much from our Amway business too quickly, and then we get disappointed when we don't suddenly go to the next level. But if we are just more patient with ourselves, but having said that, also action those daily committed action steps every day, we will absolutely guaranteed have a great Amway business. So that's really what I want to that's the theme of my talk this morning. And I just want to bring it back to those daily little things. And we have a little phrase that we always come back to called save, make, earn. And that really is the essence of the Amway business plan. And no matter who we're talking to, if you can explain the essence of saving money, making profits, and earning a regular monthly commission, you basically explaining the essentials of the Amway business. So on the savings side, it's all about, can you use the Amway products on a day-to-day basis yourself within your own home? And I just want to challenge you this week. Make sure every day you're using not less than 5 Amway products every day. Now, I just had a very quick look around this morning. What are my top 5 products that I'm using every day? Well, absolutely, I can't start the day or finish the day without brushing my teeth with Glister. And, you know, we all know how expensive dentists are. So this really is saving us an absolute fortune. And my teeth always feel smooth, and my breath hopefully smells fresh. You'll have to check with Ken for that one. And also, I can't live without my daily multivitamin and my omega-3. Every single day, I'm taking at least 1 daily and maybe 2, 3, or 4 omega-3s, just depending. And I try and take 2 omega-3s in the morning and 2 at night. So these are the 2 essentials. I'm not going to get into the product knowledge of this right now, but if you're not sure as to why you should be supplementing your diet, there's a lot of information available online, but you can definitely start at the Amway website and just go to the resources and download some of those resource papers that will give you some idea. Then I really enjoy the glycerine and honey soap. You can see I've just cut off 1 square. It comes actually in 3 squares. But I use this for my whole body. Sometimes if I've run out of cleanser, I might even use this for my face. Ken even uses this to actually shave his whole head. And now Nathan, his son, who's staying with us at the moment, they're out diving today. He actually used it last night. I think he was like shaving his whole chest, and I don't know, anyway, go figure. But what's really great about this soap is that it really helps prevent pimples, blemishes. It also just evens the texture of your skin, and because it's made from a glycerine and honey base, it's just so gentle. So that's another product that I can't live without. And definitely I can't live without my tea, and I think this is the second last box I've got at the moment until my new supplies arrive, when my next guests arrive, which I believe is Natalie, our daughter, and her boyfriend, Dee. And they'll be coming out next month to visit. So that everyone has to, of course, bring lots of supplies for us. So my tea, this keeps me clean every day. It helps detox me. And I really feel like I can't start my day without at least 2 pots of tea with my Darjeeling tea. So are you using at least 5 Amway products every day? And is that something that you could maybe share with others in your group and in your team? And definitely you will save money, because remember, when you're an Amway member, you get that 30% discount straight away. And you will notice that these products are very well priced if you compare them in the marketplace. And then making money. This is an area which I think is so empowering, because it means that we actually have control over how much money we make on a day-to-day basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis. And depending on how serious you're going to be about your selling, or some doctors would prefer to say referring or recommending, with whatever term you feel more comfortable with, that's perfect. Here you are buying the products at the wholesale price and you are selling at the retail price. This is an ancient art, and you are picking up that profit, which you can then use for your business expenses. You can use for so many different things, or you can save it. It's up to you. We already know that for people that are serious about selling the Darjeeling tea, a lot of them are making somewhere close to 7,000 rands profit per month, cash, just from selling this tea. Why? There's 100 bags in here. Each bag they're selling for 5 rand. And so you work it out. I think 1 tea bag costs about 1.35, something like that. You're making the profit. You can work it out from there. But there is a lot of profit to be made by selling these products, and let's not be shy about selling these products. For those of you that are keen about the excess sports nutrition, the good news is that they've just come out with the new Phyto Green shake. So get to grips with that new product, learn about it. I'm sure that you can sell each individual sachet for 25 Rand, or if you make it up in some sort of like a smoothie, just choose your ingredients carefully and work out your pricings. You can work out a price for the end product as well. And maybe there are some sports events that you could get permission to actually set up a stand and be promoting these products and selling these products, and also letting people taste these products as well. So let's make a lot of money. That's really important. And then earn, save, make, earn. And the monthly commission, Amway pays us in a certain way. And if you want more information about that, remember, go back to your rules and regulation book. You can also have a look and see on the GIP bonus, which is listed under the business section on the Amway website. And you can actually have a look at more of the details as to how you get paid from Amway. And why it's so important to go for width first when you're building your network structure, as opposed to only depth. Depth, yes, is important, but you need to establish your profitability first. And we've really been listening to a lot of the top guys around the world at the moment, and they're all saying the same language. Get your profitability set up first. It's really important that you are making money before you're explaining this business to other people, so that your belief is coming across and your conviction is coming across. So set up your width. We recommend and we support the 4x4 structure. And if you're following that 4x4 structure, you will start finding depth within your business, and depth will happen automatically. You can also use the Switch Share Duplicate app, which is available, and you can download that app on your phone or on your tablet or on your iPad. You can also access more information about that app from your Amway website. Remember, use your Amway website all the time, every day. That is your resource, definitely. And that is www.amway.co.za. I'm sure one of you can figure out a song for that, I'm sure. But here you're going to get paid on the 15th of each month. Most of you know that the 15th falls on today, this month, the month of July. So we all got paid yesterday, which was fantastic. So you can just hold that money in your account if you've got debit orders going against it. But just the regularity and the security of that monthly income means that you are free here to do the things that you really want to do. And that's really the promise of Amway, and that's huge. And I just want to suggest to you, and I'm going to be sending out those of you that are on WhatsApp with me, I'm going to be sending you out a really cool, kind of very short 3 series of WhatsApp videos that you can use for showing the plan. And I want to ask you to do a better job than me. I just, try to do something, but I'm sure that you can do a better job, and maybe you want to do it in Afrikaans, because we need an Afrikaans one, and maybe you can help us out with an isiXhosa one, or maybe some of you can speak Zulu or another language. So please, I want to encourage you, try and do like a really, really short 2-minute explanation of the essentials of save, make, earn with your Amway business. And if you can do that and just get good at that and just practice that every day, that's like practicing your shots, your tennis shots for Wimbledon. You've got to practice every day. So if you can practice doing that every day and then send us your end result, we'll be so glad to see exactly what you're doing, and you'll feel so much more confident every time you're speaking to someone. If everybody that we speak to, they ask, what do you do? What do you do? We always just say, we have this and we have this and we have a great Amway business, and that's what gives us our recurring monthly income. And they say, really? Wow, what's that? That gives us a chance to start the conversation and get the ball rolling. So, those were just the 3 things that I wanted to mention there. And I just wanted to end off by saying, let's have a daily goal and a weekly goal. If you can have a daily goal that okay, every day you've done a little bit more research on some of the products that really interest you personally, and you've been using some of the products in your own home, you've looked after 1 or 2 new customers in your business, and you've also made a point of setting up an appointment to speak to someone about Amway. If you're doing that on a daily basis, this is an important daily goal. Some people refer to these as core habits, but you're building up daily core habits that are going to make your business ultimately very successful. And then a weekly goal. Let's say that as an absolute minimum, remember our goal every month is not to be less than 100 points on your personal number. So if you break that up into 4, obviously it's 25 points a week. Do you have more than 25 points per week already for July? So probably you would have more than 50 points already on your personal number for July. If you don't, just have a look and see. Maybe you can invest in a little bit of stock that you're going to sell before the end of July, so you're going to make that profit. But definitely make sure that your points are up to speed on a weekly basis. And also on a weekly basis, make sure that you've got 5 new customers. 5 new customers that are buying from you, that are interested in the product. That's really going to add to your profitability. And some of those customers, who knows, may one day want to join your business, whether as a wholesale member, a wholesale customer member, or ultimately they also want to do what you are doing, and they would also love to build an extra income in their lives, just to give themselves a bit of extra margin, or maybe to cover their monthly expenses altogether. And so definitely you're looking for at least 1 new frontline every week. I know I've been really laboring the point, frontline. But for those of you that are serious about building an active business, talking about an active income first, yes. But remember, as you're building your frontline and it becomes sustainable, your recurring monthly income is going to now lock into place. And this is what excites people, especially business-orientated people, entrepreneurially orientated people, about the Amway business, because it can start off so small. But then, from just a couple of R100 a month, you could be earning 1,000 Rand a month, 5,000 Rand a month, 10,000 Rand a month, 25,000 Rand a month, 50,000 Rand a month. You basically are going to be saying how much money you want to make from your Amway business. And you know what, with that, I think I've actually said enough for today. I carried on a little bit longer than what I planned, but then you know how it is when you get excited. So I just want to say, guys, all the best for this week. I'm going to be linking in with you in a couple of different ways for the rest of today. Please remember the special plan that we're going to be doing on Thursday evening via Zoom. And that is the Real Amway Business Plan at 7 o'clock. And this one this week is really geared towards new guests. So make sure that you've got an opportunity to get to somewhere where you've got an internet connection, you've got Wi-Fi. It doesn't matter if it's on your phone, on your tablet, on iPad, on your laptop, on your computer, wherever you can be, where it's got a good, reliable internet link. But before that, make sure that you have downloaded the Zoom app, or if you're on a laptop, that you've gone onto the Zoom website. We keep on sending you through those details. Just invest a little bit of time to do that, and then you will be part of the group, and you'll be part of the meeting. And it doesn't matter where you are, both in Cape Town, South Africa, Namibia, Botswana, and even elsewhere in the world, we'll be able to connect at that time. And we're going to start bringing in guests, panelists that will contribute to these meetings as well. So we're really, really excited about this platform and excited about using this to help expand your business. And with that, I'm going to sign off and say much love to all of you, and look forward to catching up with you all very, very soon. And yeah, I can't believe it's like 2 months and we're going to see you again. And I want to see you up at 21% by then. So you can do it. Absolutely. We believe in you. Cheers for now.